Get in, nerds. We are playing Victoria 3. We are about to kick off, well, not about to, but we're going to kick off a war with the United States in just a little bit. So let's, oh, I got an event. Oh, photographs of Russia. Oh, this is a really good event. It has been suggested that we take and distribute some pictures of our country's most famous landmarks. So many wonderful places all across the country. It just seems right that the world gets to see them too. We should distribute them internationally for 5% prestige, or we should distribute them domestically for 20 legitimacy. I'm definitely going to go with that legitimacy. I'm getting a lot of radicals right now, and getting bonus legitimacy up to righteous is going to really, really improve my political situation. Now I'm up to 93. I'm getting no additional loyalists. That'll go up when the month ticks over, I hope. I really hope. Alright, and we got armies and fleets on their way to locations. What are you? You want an embassy? Hunan, absolutely. I'd love to have an embassy. Does that give me additional leverage? Does that give me leverage? Our leverage is lower than ever with Hunan. Honestly. Although that might be because we're still building a bunch of... We haven't built all the things we were building in Hunan yet. Yeah, it's going to be a minute. It's going to be a minute, friends. But we're getting there. Don't pay any attention to this number. Everything's fine with our finances. We're not in a bad situation financially. I don't know why the United States is putting such a high priority on taking Corsica, but I think defense on this front is going to be the best plan. This army needs another, a stalwart defender who's meticulous. Excellent. Sergei Grzinski. Defend. Force comparisons here are not looking great either. We did raise conscripts, right? Yes. But not for the 3rd Corps. So we'll raise the 3rd Corps' conscripts and the 5th. And for... We've already got the 8th Russian Army's conscripts ready to go. Alright, so our force comparison will get better here. Oh my goodness. Alright, that's Battleship. I probably should have not done my upgrade to Dreadnoughts when I did, but that's okay. So, what do we want technologically right now? Militarily... Heck it. Let's go to military aviation and aircraft carrier. Let's do this. No. Let's go to military aviation, then mobile armor, then aircraft carrier. We're going to see how this goes. What's this? What's the thing going on in Orania? I can't reach there, so we'll declare neutrality. This is a French affair. I'm going to declare neutrality on that as well. And we'll see. I might just start on defense over here and see how things go. But let's see if we can get forward even with a negative force comparison. Because I think our tech is going to carry the day here. Jodhpur Proletarian Revolt. Cannot be bothered, as always. Let me look at what the enemy's got on the front here. Because that'll help me determine kind of where we're at. American armies, a lot of trench infantry, and a lot of conscript skirmish infantry. Shrapnel artillery, that's an entire tech level below us. Army of observation, similar situation. You know, I think we can press forward. I think with our technological advantages, we'll be able to do this. In fact, I feel pretty solid about it. Where's the Black Sea Fleet at? Oh my goodness. My armies are short on... I lost mans. Alright, first, you can get a promotion. And then, let's see. We need this... Shell shock is very bad. It's a huge offense and defense penalty as well as a morale loss increase. And then reckless is terrible as well. So we're going to go with this other guy. Going to give him a promotion. And, you know, this is the 1st Corps. We'll throw in another guy if we can find one. Oh, this guy's very good. He's a defensive strategist and a romantic. Isn't it romantic? For the Guard Corps, I think for the Guard Corps we can... Actually, this guy's an honorable explorer. We'll put him in there. Put them on defend. And then let's go ahead and throw this guy, this reckless guy, just out here in one of the coastal defense armies, just to kind of get him out of the way. Now, are there any other armies that I don't have, that I have literally only one commander in? Doesn't look like it. Alright, and then our other fleets are short on command. So let's see, Inspirational Order. That's got to be good. It's not. It's not useful. Alright, we'll go with this other guy. Not because Inspirational Order is bad, but just because I'm sad that it's not better. Pacific Fleet will get another guy as well, and we'll go with that guy. Our Inspirationalist. Alright, Black Sea Fleet, where are you at? Oh, you're in Indonesia. That's right. I was doing other stuff down here. But let's go ahead and move this fleet over into Europe. And I think we'll go ahead and put the Pacific Fleet in Europe as well. Actually, the United States invaded Korea the last time they were around here. So I think we're going to go ahead and station some troops there. And we'll put this fleet on the sea node by Korea to make sure that they don't invade there. We had an undefended front indicator there for a second. So, hold on a second. Before we get into this war, I've got some movements. I got one for propertied women. That's not causing that much radicalization. I got one for theocracy. That's causing a tiny bit. But I also got one for ethnostate that's causing a bunch. That's 15k radicals. It's not that much. But in any case, get out of here. I'm the Tsar. Oh my goodness. What is going on with our opium? Oh my goodness. There's a rebellion in Persia, and that's where all my opium comes from. Oh boy, that's a problem. Alright, 3rd Coastal Defense Force is going to have to get on that front. Oh boy, this is a really inconvenient time for this. This is a Persian peasant revolt. They are an autocratic presidential republic. Oh, that's really bad. Alright, so let's see where we can get some opium from. We can get some from France. We can get some from Britain. We can get some from Egypt. And some from Mahran. And some from Bengal. Alright, that should be plenty. I'm going to switch my tariff system over to protect domestic supplies so that I'm not taxing incoming opium. And then we'll be good to go. I got a small army over here somewhere, right? No, they're over here. 4th Corps actually needs to be in Persia. Whew, this is a tough situation. And Britain is going after Swana, which I can't be bothered with right now. Alright, so how does our force comparison look in the northern front here? Force comparison looks good with 20 battalions there, and then we got this other army on the way. So let's just see how that goes for now. So how are these battles looking? United States is still winning on defense. Alright, yeah, so I think a strategy of defense is going to be important. So we're just going to swap all of these armies over to defend. And when the time comes, and force comparisons are looking better because we've inflicted tons and tons of casualties on the USA, then we'll go over to an offensive stance. And we're already on defense here in Corsica, so that should be just fine. I was like, why is this army going all the way around? And it's like, because no one built the Panama Canal. Well, these dorks still want ethnostate, so I guess that was a bit of a swing and a miss. They're only opinion 0. They shouldn't be all salty at me. But sadly, they are. It is what it is. Wow, force compare. Why are there 2 fronts here now? Oh, there's a tiny isolated pocket over here. Well, that's weird. Not sure what's going on with that, but I don't need my army defending that pocket. I need them defending the main thrust. Where's this event? Inefficient agriculture. Oh, industrialists, quit your complaining. You'll be fine. That was the inefficient agriculture event. Seen that over and over. Okay, we are starting to win some battles over here. Not this one, but force comparison here is looking okay. And in fact, it's positive. We're doing a lot of damage to the Americans. Let's see how the casualties look so far. Yeah, we're about even, but they're taking more. Feeling pretty good about that overall. Obviously... Okay, we are winning on this front on both sides, so I think things are looking good. Now, we got a lot of declarations of neutrality here, which means that this front should be kicking off. Bengal is going after Bundelkhand or something. We're going to go ahead and ignore that, as is our custom. Construction queue is going a little rough. Oh, an anti-British league formed. Excellent. And there's the war with the Persian Peasant Revolt. So hopefully we'll be able to knock this out pretty quickly and not have a problem. Where's their capital? Ooh, Tabriz. Excellent. So we're going to designate Tabriz as our strategic objective. Once we've got a hold of that, I think they'll rapidly move towards... That war will rapidly move towards being closed out. We do seem to continue to be winning over on this front. This battle's going bad, but this one's going very well. A lot of our battles over here are going well. And our force comparison is improving, actually, significantly. Now, what about in Corsica? Corsica force comparison's still a little bad, but we do still appear to be winning. Your blunder can never defeat my blunder. Oh, man. Got a lot of attack here. I guess there's just a bazillion of them. And we're short on influence. Did we lose a rivalry or something? I wonder if it's because of this war or something. Bikaner. And the Bikaner religious revolt. I can't be bothered with that. We are still improving relations with Bohemia and South Africa at once. How's our leverage looking? Oh no, we got Ireland in here already. Alright, beautiful. Alright, and we are progressing forward in the south here and in the north up here. So I'm feeling pretty good about the Persia situation overall. And there's the conveyors technology, which doesn't do too much for us, but it's still nice to have. France is losing war support, but they're not losing war support as fast as the USA is, just by a little. USA does not have war support protection right now, so assuming we can keep forcing them to bash their head against us, we will continue to win. Let's see how the casualty numbers are shaping up. We have wounded a lot of Americans and Italians right now. They're doing naval invasions against France, but those are stalled. I don't know where they are physically. Probably here, actually. And our fleet being there is probably why they're stalled. Not to toot my own horn or anything. Not to toot myself. My horn. Not to toot my horn. But I'm tooting my horn right now. Italy, stop winning battles. What's wrong with you? Let's see. Finances are doing just fine. How much is this hurting our prestige? 3%? Not worried about it. Alright, perfect. We've got Tabriz, and the Persian Peasant Revolt is losing 7 war support per week, so I'm feeling pretty good overall about our ability to win there. As a result, I'm not worried about that anymore. So, I think the next thing we'll do, after the Persian Peasant Revolt is complete, we will move those units back to Europe to shore up our defenses on Crete. And that's going to make sure... Oh, no, we'll move them here to the Marrakesh front to press forward into Morocco. Because that's actually... Getting a hold of that will be a meaningful part of winning here. Spain has embargoed us. Okay. Manchuria sides with China. Uh-oh, what's going on over here? Oh my goodness, a Chinese aristocratic revolt. Excellent. Perfect. I'm going to get a protectorate over China. Wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and accept that. And Britain is having another revolt. There we go. That's us. We actually already have an army in the area that we can place on this front. I just want to draw your attention to the fact that the British Republic, which is an oligarchic council republic, is having a communist uprising right now. That's really funny to me. They want a single-party state instead of an oligarchy. Ah, the people's totalitarianism. All right, well, we'll go ahead and leave that. Hey, Ireland, aren't you glad we got you out of that nonsense? And what do we got over here? We've got the Trucial states having a... doesn't matter to me one bit. What about Bahrain? Bahrain is... Excuse me, part of the Ottomans. Don't worry, not worrying about that one bit. All right. Perfect. This is good. We got China into our faction. Oh, Pete's sake. Come on now. Gotta be going over there. And you're on your way to this front, right? Everything's silly. Fronts are silly. I don't know why they're going all the way up around this way, but they are. Alright, perfect. Force comparison here is better. Force comparison here is better. Should be good to go. Force comparisons in Europe are still worrying. We haven't done as much damage to the Americans. Oh, Greece sides with the Communist British Republic. Oh, interesting. And Venezuela sides with the British Republic. Well, you guys can keep going after that. That's a you thing, and you can enjoy that. We got an obligation expiring from Gili. We'll go ahead and absolve that. Gili, always nice to have good relations. Exile from Ashanti. Don't need to worry about that. So interesting. So a lot of people have gotten involved on the side of the communist rebels in Britain, which is interesting. Again, doesn't impact our long-term plan, but it is something curious to note. Finances are getting impacted. Uh-oh. The 5th Corps is at low org. Alright, we need a new guy here. Open terrain commander and ambitious? Absolutely. You're a positivist. I'm positive you're going to help make this army do the thing it needs to do. Let's look at the armies again. Okay, everyone's looking good. Our paper conglomerate is not as productive as it should be. Then again, I don't really need 10% bureaucracy right now, so it is what it is. I'm really wishing Persia would get sorted because I'm, it's really, this is not a great time, Persia. It's not a great time whatsoever. That said, again, America's got no war support protection, but France has got it, so might be able to deal with that. Alright, boiler explosion in Fergana. A factory in Fergana has been rocked by a tremendous boiler explosion with dozens dead or injured. The story of this tragedy has quickly become a national event. The scalding steam rushed out of the burst boiler and into the faces of the men on the shop floor. If the blast itself or the flying debris didn't get them, then the steam surely did. These events are simply the price of progress. Happier industrialists, but lower stardom pops radical. Workers should not be exploited and forced into such conditions. Upper stardom pops radical. trade unions stronger and happier. Our machines are dangerous. Industry itself is a cancer. Middle start on pops. Radical rural folk stronger and happier. So this is the same as the mine accident event. I'm going to say these are simply the price of progress. Vicky3, if you don't want to make fun of your sound effects, don't make them so funny. We got 2 fronts here, and that's a little weird. Maybe I'll bring up an army from Persia once Persia is sorted out. Actually, Persia only has 1 front now. So let's get this army on the way up to here, to the Beijing front, just to make sure the situation lines up okay. All right, and then 4th Corps, there's China popping off. Again, I'm going to put this unit in Morocco, and hopefully we'll be able to get that front closed out. We actually have been winning some battles over here, and force comparisons looking a lot better. In Northern Europe, so in France, so I'm gonna actually put these armies over on advance, and we'll see, because we took some territory back. We'll see if we can properly get going here, and see if we can knock Italy out of the war. Now France has war support protection once again. What's my war support looking like? I actually need to be cognizant of that. I'm at 17, and I'm losing it at about 2 per... Oh, but I have protection, because they're trying to get Sierra Leone. That's interesting. I didn't realize they were trying to get Sierra Leone. So that's fine. We freed up some troops. Again, I might be leaving... I might be putting too much into this situation in China, but this war is going to keep going. I'm not worried this is going to kind of spiral out of control without me paying any attention. It looks like we are winning against the Italians. We are winning against the Italians. We are winning against the Americans. I'm feeling pretty good overall about this situation. We finished our railways, so now we're building up stuff in Hunan. And I think after we finish that construction in Hunan, that'll be the end of the construction queue. And then we'll stop eating through huge chunks of our gold reserves. I'm actually feeling really good. Once we got these troops over here, this front is... Oh my gosh, that's sorted out. That one's good to go. That's beautiful. Alright, so we're going to send these units... Yep, they're going to the main front in France. Chinese Aristocratic Republic is good to go. So we'll make sure these 2 armies are also on their way to France. They seem to only be able to get to 1 location, so hopefully they're going to the right place. And if they're not, what a headache. A diplomatic play popped off there, and I just completely spaced and missed it. Is Spain in this war? No. Excellent. Morocco has bailed out of the war. America is losing 5.5 war support per day. We are moving forward in the battle against Italy. They're winning this war, this battle. We're winning this one. We're winning this one, and we are winning this one. So overall, we're doing very well here. Oh, there's another battle happening over here. This is a defensive battle that we're solidly winning. All right. There's a likely win for us. Peace deal proposed. Humiliate Italy. Both sides would accept. Yeah, I mean, that's all our remaining war goals. I will accept as well. Sorry, Italy. And that's the end of the war. That was actually pretty short and sweet. I'm overall generally pretty pleased by that. Let's wait until the week ticks over, and then our finances should be doing better. They're doing better. Very good. Alright, so... now we have some options. Again, I'm short on influence because I was rivaling Britain, and now I'm not rivaling Britain anymore. That's why. Alright, Rubber Rush and Russian Houseland. This place seems to be most effective. Because I am. I'm pretty low on infamy, so I could probably eat a country. What if I conquer Volta? 27.5 infamy. That's a lot. What if I conquer Ashanti? 15.7 infamy. We're doing it. Very good. Just gonna go ahead and grab 4th Corps. They're already abroad. And set them on their way. And that's a little bit of infamy that I can have. We are at the end of our construction queue, so what do we want to build next? We finally did get Australia into our... Ooh, I can subjugate Australia. Let's do it. Heck yes! Australian protectorate, baby! Ah, and that ends a bunch of our pacts, which in turn improves my influence position. Oh, that's very good. Oh, I'm so pleased. How long until we can subjugate Ireland? 2 more years. Is Kurdistan our protectorate already? Yes, it is. Very good. And let's take a look at where our subjects are from a Liberty Desire perspective. Australia is losing Liberty Desire very fast. Do they still have the extra timed modifiers? Okay, so this is from us having annexed a subject previously. That shouldn't take too long to go away from here. So overall, I'm feeling good. All right, let's take some time to manage our market because we got a lot of things. Oh my gosh, we're really short of engines and steel and grain. So, Kiev. You old so-and-so? You old best of friends? Let's build some more wheat farms. That's our agricultural capital. So that should help out with the grain situation. Steel. We need steel. I need to build up steel. Where have I got a lot of steel mills already? Tula is not very good on infrastructure at the moment. Cherniv is very good on infrastructure. Is there a population here? There's some. Let's throw 10 levels of steel mills in here. And Smolensk, doing good on infrastructure. Not a lot of population available. What about Moscow? Moscow is short on infrastructure. So, we'll need to throw some railways in here. And I'm going to actually throw those at the top. Maybe I'll do a couple more, in fact. And then just put a bunch of levels of... People are always moving to Moscow because it's the capital of a huge empire. We'll do 13 levels of steel mills there. I need to produce an absolutely absurd amount of steel right now, friends. Like, I've got 247 steel mills, and I'm short by, like, I'm producing like 4/5 of the steel I need. Less, but only by a little. So I need about a 25% increase in steel mills, which if I got about 250 steel mills is about 65 levels of steel mills. So I'm just going to find places where... Oh, Yaroslavl's got labor out the wazoo. Alright. Perfect. We'll throw 5 levels of railways in there. And then 20 levels of steel mills. And what about Ingria? Ingria, our capital. Plenty of infrastructure. Not a lot of labor available. But I think if we throw the jobs in there, the people will come. Another 20 levels, so that's a total of 64 levels of steel mills. That should be enough. So, what else does our market need? It needs more radios. And part of the issue is it's got too many telephones. It's got more telephones than it needs. So let's see if there's anywhere we can export telephones to. Answer is no. Nobody wants our phones. Alright. We're definitely going to need to build up some motor industries. Let's have Yaroslavl be the site of that as well. They don't have any motor industries yet. So as part of that, we're going to build up some power plants. I'm going to build 10 levels of power. No, that's silly. I'm going to build 5 levels of power plants, and then we're going to build 10 levels of motor industries, and that should be enough. And these motor industries will be... I can't set them to electric because I don't have the power plants ready yet, so I'll need to remember to do that. Let's see if I do. What else? Let's see what's cheap in our market and see if we can export it. Wow, wine is dirt cheap in our market. Canada will buy a ton. Communist Britain will buy a ton. Bavaria will buy a ton. Very good. Tobacco, absolutely dirt cheap. Communist Britain will buy tons. The Netherlands, Hunan. Oil is dirt cheap. North Germany will buy loads. Communist Britain will buy loads. Westphalia will buy loads. France will buy some. And then hardwood. Communist Britain will buy tons. Bengal will buy some. Colombia will buy some. Alright, war with Ashanti is broken out. I think I can go back and... Oh, my goodness. I'm having a revolt. I'm having a revolt, and I didn't even realize it. I'm revolting! I'm revolting! We will send the 5th Corps to deal with that. I'm just going to put them on this front. If the rest of the state gets taken over, it's not a tragedy, because we've got a good front with Russia. So that shouldn't be a problem. I should be able to fix up my opium situation now. Trade routes to Spain, we'll go ahead and just cancel them. They're embargoing us, if I recall correctly, so this shouldn't impact our economy whatsoever. Now we'll filter by good. Okay, that doesn't seem to have worked. But that's alright. So, opium... This one is not productive. This one is productive. This one is not productive. This one is not productive. Alright, very good. This export route of engines to the Netherlands seems unproductive. This import route of lead from France seems unproductive. This export route of sulfur to France is definitely unproductive. Italy is not productive. Importing coal. Don't need coal. Chock full of it. We're importing tools from Iwi. I think that might have been a mistake. Some of these routes to the British Republic obviously are unproductive. Oop. And this is an export route of guns to Bavaria. I think that'll be fine. This can go, and this can go. Alright, and now all of our trade routes are looking reasonably productive. Alright, and we've got plenty of stuff queued up to build in our construction queue. So now that we've built... I've been asking this a million times. Now that we've built up a bunch more in Hunan, how is our leverage looking over Hunan? It's looking exactly the same. Alright, I'm going to declare Hunan a lost cause. Maybe I'll... Maybe I'll dissolve our defensive pact. Hey, we got them. Excellent. Maybe I'll dissolve our defensive pact and turn them into a protectorate. Who knows? There are numerous options on the table here right now. So how is the war in Britain going? It looks as though the communists are defeating the communists. Congo wants to grant us investment rights. No, thank you. And how's our leverage over Tunis? Leverage over Tunis is good. Isak wants investment rights. No, thank you. Let's see what the Tunisian market looks like, and maybe we'll queue in a few more things. Let me see. They still need tooling and dyes. They still need tooling and dyes. Maybe if we bought their sugar. I would be able to get a good price on sugar. Because they've got so much. We'll build up a little bit more tooling. And do they have the ability to make dyes? They do not. What about synthetics? I could build synthetic dye plants. I'm going to do it. Shazam. 2 of these, and they're already got logging camps. I'm going to throw those in at the top just to make sure that they get built in good order. And we'll go ahead and unpause here. There's Sierra Leone is about to kick off. Alright, now Communist Great Britain leads the British Empire, and our Anti-British League has disbanded. Britain? We're rivals now. So this is the new British Republic. It's headed up by Chairman Matthew Matheson. And there's military aviation. Wonderful. Massacre and bourgeois revolt attitude improved. Export out for coffee. British attitude improved. Alright. First flight. The first heavier-than-air flight has been achieved. This technology will pave the way for the future of aviation. Never before have we commanded such mastery of the skies. With these bold new developments, the sky is the limit. Look, I'm a bird. That gives us a huge prestige bump. I'm actually really, really pleased about that. Let's go ahead and build ourselves some war machine industries. We've got plenty of infrastructure available in both Saratov and Rostov. So we will throw in 10 levels of war machine industries in each of those places. And I think we're actually going to put those at the top of the construction queue, right under the things that we're building in Tunisia. And that'll get those built straight away. Defensive pact with Bengal, no thank you. Just gonna finish out those railways first. I'm always goofing around with my... Oh, I should reset production methods. I should reset the... Doing really good, friends. Doing really, really good. And what is this? This is Perak. I don't desire investment rights in you, Perak, right now. Alright, this war should be kicking off really soon. There it goes. Let's see if we can win it before the end of the year. That'll be nice. Stay hydrated, friends. Fascist vertebrate. Perfect. So the North German Federation is supporting Fascist Württemberg, and I have a truce with them. Alright. Well, never mind. I guess I won't get involved in that, then. Gonna be neutral over there. Bourgeois, Volt, and Mascara gonna be neutral there. And this is Gwailor. That's in India. Gonna be neutral there. I'm going to maintain strict neutrality. Except for Russian Senegal. How long till I can subjugate you? Oh, no, we're already... How long till I can reduce your thing? Oh, I need their liberty desire down. And is it going down? Yes, it is. And going down fast, too. Alright, cool. So, we finished our war with the United States. We grabbed a little more territory in Ghana. And now, we got China as our protectorate, which is very nice. And now things are looking good. So, I've had fun. I hope you've all had fun as well. And I will see you on the other side.